POV, I'm a Z-lister influencer whose brand deals and social relevancy is drying up, so they have to think of a new way to become relevant again. 1 second, wait, I gotta take off my glasses and jumpers so you know it's a different person, so we all understand it's a bit. 1 moment, hold them please. I can't see. I look menacing. Anyway, and scene. Oh goodness, I'm a Z-list influencer. Social relevancy and brand deals have dried up. Whatever shall I do? Whatever shall he do, guys? This is them looking on social media for inspiration from other immoral, terrible influencers. Oh wow! I can get millions of followers and likes, create merch and even guides, all through monetizing parenthood? Sign me up! Why are you so deceptively heavy? Come here, child. Oh goodness, I fell pregnant and gave birth to this lovely, lovely spawn of me. I'm going to monetize you for the next 18 years. Who cares about your physical and mental well-being? I'm securing the bag. Right, yes, hello. Wait. I gotta put my... No, you've hit your head. Oh, this is harder than it looks. Right, I gotta put my jumper and glasses back on, so now we know I'm no longer doing a bit and I'm being vaguely serious. 1 moment, please. I can see! Right, yes, hello there. That was an interesting intro. I was trying sketch comedy. Let me know what you think. It was bad. I didn't really change my voice tone all that much. Also, how does someone fall pregnant? It's a weird term because it puts imagery in your head of someone like falling down the street, and instead of, oh goodness, falling down the street, walking down the street and they trip up, I don't know, over a block or something. And then it's like, oh goodness, I sprained my... Wait, no, I've fallen pregnant. What a dilemma. Somebody should phone Nelly. Get it? Because Nelly has a song in his discography that's called Dilemma. It's a great joke, and I always use it at social situations. Anyway, we've digressed. Hello, my name is Cowder's Life. And if you're new here, basically we do video essays / commentary. I don't know what you want to call it, but we talk about things together, and then we all have discussions in the comments section about it. So if that sounds like fun for you, please feel free to subscribe. I also like bears. I surround myself with bears on a daily basis. It's like we bears, but IRL. And they don't talk. Well, they do. I make them talk. Anyway, back to the point. And if you're not new here, hello again. It's still me, Cow. And I'm still vaguely ill. It's been a long time. I don't know if I should be concerned at this point. But I think my voice is getting less nasally. I can't really tell. Let me know in the comments if it still sounds annoying to you. I will work on it. Maybe one day I'll just come into a video essay and be like, hey guys, it's me, Cow. Could you listen to that for 30 minutes easier than this voice? Let me know. Anyways, we really are digressing today. I need to stay on track. What are we talking about? Yes, family channels on TikTok. I was happily perusing TikTok when like a family channel came up. I remember like the rage years ago was to talk about family channels and how they're like inhumane, and I kind of forgotten about them because that was kind of on YouTube. But then I saw them on TikTok and I was like, oh gosh, they're coming for every social media platform, because why not, you know? They are like capitalism in the most horrific, pure evil form. You're monetizing someone's life. Anyway, I thought today we would talk about family channels and why I think they're morally and ethically just hideous and wrong, okay? And to the untrained eye, you may see videos like this and be like, oh no, it's wholesome. It's just someone showing their family to the world. It's so sweet. Cow, how can you shit on this? Cow, you say everything's bad. What do you think's good in this world? I think bears are good, but again, not here to talk about bears. But Cow, how possibly can this be bad? Let me tell you. Let me tell you, okay? You see this here, this legal guardian with their children, okay? Their primary source of income is through monetizing their family life, through monetizing parenthood. And why I have a gripe with it is they're taking something that is meant to be like this really rewarding aspect of nature that people choose to do, and animals all over the globe. I heard it's a very popular thing, it's been like that for millions of years, reproducing, all for the name of mankind or whatever you are, like otter kind, werewolf kind. Anyway, it's meant to be this good, like, giving thing. You're raising someone in the most, like, critical years of their life. But humankind takes a spin on it because we love capitalism, and I just say that word so buzzwordy now, so I'm going to stop. But anyway, humankind is Hollywoodifying parenthood. They're taking this high-risk, high-reward job of, raising someone for the most critical years of their life, and their mental and physical development, and they're monetizing it. Surely you can see how that could slightly mess up the process. You're taking someone's most critical years of development and blasting it on the internet. Okay, so like all those moments where you could be a present parent and really help your child and help them grow and help them help them get a moral compass and stuff like that, and you're like, no, I'm just gonna put it all on the internet. What's gonna be the pros and cons of that? Well, let me tell you, little bro, when he grows up, I hate to say it, is probably gonna be skinning cats and terrorizing women. You could have been a great parent and produced someone and raised someone up to be a well-rounded member of society, but no. You wanted the bag, and now you got to pay for little Timmy's lawsuits because he can't stop stabbing cats. Whoopsie doopsie. Here's a little another POV, just to make it clearer for you. POV, I'm now a adult, legally in the eyes of the government, who was a famous child in a family vlogging channel. Okay, let's go. Scene. Can you see? This is a cat, by the way. Wait, that's the back view. Sorry, Glenn. This is Glenn. Oh goodness, there's a cat. Well, according to the cat distribution system that everybody knows about, this cat is now mine. Moments later, cut you up. I'm a monster. That paid me doing that. But the cat's dead. Why is the cat dead? Well, my legal guardians weren't present parents. They cared more about shoving a camera in my face through my developmental years instead of actually being a present parent. They cared more about they cared again. Stop K-ing, okay, guys? Okay. But they cared more about monetizing my life instead of my actual physical and mental needs. They put money over my actual well-being. Isn't that nuts? Well, it's made me nuts, and I can't stop killing cats. In this case, cats is Glenn, my plushie. Thank you for being such a good actor, Glenn. If we do enough of these videos, maybe we can finally go back to the countryside and live a quiet life. I think I like this video. What is this video? But no, we need to stick to structure because this is definitely a video essay and not reactionary content. I just suck at structure. It's my take on a video essay, okay? I'm doing my best. And look, yes, I know having a child must be hella expensive. It must be a very expensive thing to do to have a family, especially in this economic climate. I can understand how a lot of families struggle with that. But trying to make a financial profit off of a baby, just to me is freaking nuts. The reward should be the emotional feelings you get from raising someone up to being a functional member of society, not them stabbing the local cats and skinning them and then wearing a hyper-realistic fursuit. My persona is a cat. No, that's a real cat, John. You're wearing real cats. And that's my cat, damn it. I miss Mr. Winkles. Oh Lord, Cal, please script and structure your videos better. That's a note to me. To break up this rant of me just trying to weirdly and not really articulately explain why I think family channels are inherently evil, let's look at some family channel content to better paint this picture for us, probably because I'm not that articulate, but just so we can all see why family channels suck. No matter how nice and pretty and happy and wholesome they try and make it all. I don't know why I turn into an anime kid when I'm trying to be sarcastic. It's weird.
Monday mini vlog with Dash. It's that time of week again where I take one of my kids out for some one-on-one time, and Dash and I came to iSmash to do some smash therapy.
Right. Instantly off the bat, okay? I've taken my child out for one-on-one time, yet you're filming it. You're taking this nice bonding moment and you're putting it so the world can see. That's not one-on-one time, that's me and the freaking billions of followers I have. Because why? Monetize it, baby. What's that? You want to spend time with me? No. We got to bring the internet with us. No wonder you're taking the child to a smash room. They've probably got so many mixed feelings towards all of this that they can't quite comprehend because their brain is small and malleable, and at that point you just want to please your parents and go along with it. But as that child gets older and can learn to critically think, they will have some mixed feelings towards you and probably lose all contact with you at 18 years old. And guess what? When you're old, you're going in the worst care home. You know, the ones with like no stars or 1 star on Trustpilot or Yelp or whatever review-based platform you use, you know. It's going to be such an exciting time on the internet when these child stars from family channels grow up and actually speak out about these family channels, where you, instead of got to have a childhood, you were just a content machine. You were a cog in a much larger wheel of propping up this thing that makes it seem like family channels are these wholesome good things, when in reality, you're taking the years of a child's life when they should be, I don't know, like eating dirt and just like playing with Play-Doh, and you're being like, let's put that on the internet so the internet can laugh at you. And then, I don't know, it's embarrassing when you grow up. And you might be thinking, Cal, you're just saying just sheer gas, or you're taking us to Yap City on a one-way ticket and I want to return. Well, look, another case study of similar events is just by looking at child Hollywood stars. And look how many of them have struggled with being an adult or adulthood and all the trials and tribulations they have faced. And I'm not gonna like point out actual case studies because that's vaguely mean and immoral, and they've got enough on their plates to deal with. And the last thing they want is budget fake English ginger Curtis Connor, which you all tell me in the comments. You know, you don't want to go on the internet and see that guy taking shots of you. That really is, can you stoop any lower? You know, once we've got that guy taking shots at me, well, damn, what's the point of life? But what you can see from these like child Hollywood stars, which are like the predecessors of the pre-evolution of like kid family channel stars, is like how they're just missing out on so much social and mental development through not having real child experiences because they're too busy playing a character in a family channel. You know, it doesn't take a genius to work out that probably like family channels are one of the like the most lucrative types of channel on the internet because they're so marketable. They can advertise toys, you know, nutritional things. The bag really is there to be secured. But is it moral? Dear God, no. Their children and offspring are so in the public eye, whether they want to be or not. They couldn't even consent to it because you're a kid, and like until like 18 or whatever, you're just under your parents' control. So you just got to go along with what they say, unless you escape or whatever. But that has its own challenges, which we will not digress into because then it's just a video essay into a video essay. How to escape from your parents. There's probably a whole legal battle and everything. Anyway, the point I'm trying to get at is like, you're under their rule. You get forced into the public eye, whether or you want that or not. So you're so vulnerable to like the scrutiny of society and the oh my words are getting tangled because I'm getting passionate. My system's waking up. But like, you're so vulnerable to the exploitation of you as well. Like this family, the one we were just looking at their TikTok of, the Dougherty Dozen, has one child that gets so much crap aimed at them. And it's just, Lord have mercy, that must really do a number on your self-confidence. And what have they done wrong? They're just probably existing, but it's funny to clown on them. Like, ah. Also, another point that's just come to my head is like these children who have to go along with their parents' psychotic need to make money by using them and like screwing the child's happiness. Screw that. No, mummy wants a Porsche. Daddy's got a gambling addiction and 15 mistresses. You know, it's dire. But this kid, okay, then has to go into school. They're going to be so susceptible to bullying because, like, one of the kids in class, you know, is going to be like, I saw your mum upload a video of you when you were a kid and you shat your pants and then wiped it all over your face. Ha ha. And then you've got to go home to your mum and be like, why did you do that? And then your mum or, you know, your dad's going to be like, well, you know, we're just showing parenthood. And it got 20 million views and 17,000 people bought our merch. Poopy baby, poopy baby. But yes, now the kids at school call me Mr. Poopy Baby. How do you think that makes me feel? Well, Daddy's got 15 mistresses and I've got a Porsche, so you know. Yes. Well, I've got the urge to skin cats. Not me. I don't have the urge to skin cats. I think as far as humans go, I'm reasonably well adjusted to society. I'm just pretty introverted, and thus I do video essays and spend most time on... Anyway, this is not Therapy Thursdays. Back to the video. Dear Lord. The Dougherty Dozen is actually a really smart business move because, you know, as one child grows up and flies a nest as soon as humanly possible and drops all contact with you, you've got another one coming through the ranks. It's like you're scouting them out as if they're a football team. There's not much talent in this little 2-year-old right now, but we could really monetize them and really show the trials and tribulations of them getting horrifically bullied at school and monetize that somehow. Justice for Jimmy. If you give to our GoFundMe, we can give Jimmy, we can give us an even bigger home. And my husband even more mistresses. In that way, if I was a capitalistic nutcase, I can't admire the shithousery of just like spawning in more young people to monetize. Damn, what a business move. And of course, I'm not saying they're necessarily doing that. They might just be lovely people that want to have as many children as possible and give them a great start in life. That's why they continue to make content despite like one of their children getting horrifically hated online, you know? That really says their morals are in the right place. And I can already tell people are gonna be like in the comments, and it's a fair point. You know, Cal, they always look happy in the videos. Well, duh, it's content. They're not gonna be like, Mom, can you just stop filming me. I just want to be a normal boy. I just want to eat sand and play with Play-Doh and stuff crayons up my nose. All the fun thing kids get to do. I don't want it to be put on the internet and then 15 times be mortified by it, you know? Let me develop. Let my frontal lobe develop. Actually, I say that though. Some family channels have uploaded content where the kids clearly don't want to be in the video. Dear Lord. But yes, I hear your point. The kids look happy. And I raise you. Have you ever been a child? Have you ever had that just need to want to please your parents? You know, you just want to make them proud. You want to go along with what they do, right? Because happy mummy and dad means you're happy, right? You don't have your own brain yet. Well, you do have a brain in your head, but you can't really critically think all that good. And if they're happy, then that thing must be good, right? You know? Yeah, it must be, surely. Because when you're a child, your brain is so malleable. So obviously, your legal guardians are going to have a huge impact on what you think is right or wrong, right? So them being like, this is good, and you seeing them happy is going to make you happy until you can critically think, and then you're going to get certain feelings about them. Another type of family channel that I've seen become super popular recently is like RV families, and what they are families that literally live in RVs. And before I get into this, I understand that there's sometimes, due to financial situations, people have to live in shared quarters or tight quarters. You know, that's very normal. You know, you can grow up sharing a room with your siblings. I understand that happens, okay? But these people seemingly aren't struggling for money. In fact, they're monetizing this whole life, this whole RV life. And that blows my mind. Surely, if you're doing that well, you'd want to give your children their own space, their own rooms that they can have for themselves. And that's so important, so they can like express themselves how they want, not these confined quarters. Like, look at this.
Let's see what they hate about their bunks.
I hate that I can't sit up fully.
Oh, I got new mattresses.
I hate that when I go like this, the mattress slides down.
And Ryder, what do you hate?
I hate that when I skin the local cats, I can't hide it from my sisters. I just want to build my hyper-realistic cat fursuit in peace, gosh darn it. Ryder, we've been over this. You can't say that. I like to skin the cats. I don't know why that's always the bit I do, and people are probably think I skin cats. No. What even do I do with my life? Anyway, I'm not gonna have an existential crisis in this video, not today. But like, this must be living hell. Knowing your parents are monetizing you living in these tight quarters. Gosh darn it, no. That's not fun. Stop it. I've literally just clicked on the link in their TikTok page, and this is not a lie. Because the child could maybe be like, hey legal guardians, I see that your courses of learn how to become a full-time content creator, 1,000 trials membership, best price in the UK, out school, get $20 off your first class, open rate, all your fitness plans and your other guides are doing really well. Maybe we could try a fixed postcode living for a little bit, you know? Maybe we could put some roots down and we can all have rooms so we can really develop ourselves as people and have our own rooms and our own privacy to express ourselves. Absolutely not. Mummy can't monetize that. Well, you could. You probably just do what the Dougherty family do and take your children out for one-on-one time, but put it on the internet. Great. It's lovely that. I reckon these RV families actually have a competition. I shouldn't laugh, this is sad, but it's more also like laughing in like sheer like uncomfortability. But I reckon they have a competition of how many children they can cram into tight quarters, as if it's a flex. Yeah, this is my RV here. Yeah, I got 3 in there right now. 3, that's amateurs. I've got 8 of them. Locked away in there, all with TikTok live cameras on them. Money machine, babe. It's just weird. How are there not like more laws on this? It just seems odd and so dystopian. Also, I appreciate the person in the last video essay that commented. I think the word you're looking for is dystopian. I think it was. Yeah. Now I'm using it now, so kudos to you. Don't know if that makes sense. But boy, is that wild. Surely the governments are useless. But surely some people in power must be looking at this thinking, yeah, that's not right. And I'm starting to see a correlation between the places this RV has visited and cats going missing along the way. The joke's old, Cal, stop it. Okay, we're done with the cat joke now. I'm scared if I say they kill humans, it becomes too real, though. That's just quite sad. Killing cats is also, oh my gosh. I'm jumping into my own moral dilemma. And I don't want to be... Let's move on. And probably this far into the rant, you're probably just thinking, Cal, you're just so negative. Did you have a bad childhood and now you've got such negative reviews on family? No, it's nothing like that. I just think looking through this through the lens of an adult and, you know, being a child, you can kind of see how, like, shit like this would really mess you up. Not that my parents ever filmed me and put me on the internet. Of course not, no. It all just feels really weird. And it's such a weird choice. Like, look at the LaBrant family. There's the husband did these weird posts a while back saying like he was genuinely concerned if he'd still be as attracted to his wife when she was no longer pregnant, because for most of their relationship she had been pregnant, you know, giving birth to their mini-me's and whatever you want to call them. That's such a weird thing to say. Bro, are you just trying to say in a weird way that you've got a breeding kink? Is that what this is? It's uncomfortable, and you know, if you do have that interest, okay, but why are you saying that on the internet like that when you're a family channel? It seems kind of weird. It really just does make you think, like, what the gosh darn gosh is going on behind closed doors? Because if it seems this creepy from an outside perspective, dear Lord, A24, A24, however you want to say it's having a field day with all of this. Could do some great stuff, but this is their inspiration. And hey, you may still be thinking, no, Cal, you're just a miserable dude. Screw this guy. But like, look at, in recent times, how a super happy family channel has just announced their divorce. You know? It's not all sunshines and rainbows. There's some real stuff going on behind closed doors. Oh my goodness, how could that happen? Well, because content and the content you see online is so different from what happens in reality. And I know some of these family channels like the Doughertys don't always inherently seem like they're doing weird stuff, but you're monetizing your children growing up. Does that just not fry your brain slightly? Does that not make you think, yeah, a human profiting off someone they are the primary caregiver to seems a bit weird? Surely the reason why you have a child is so you can, you know, just nurture them and stuff. You accept you don't make money from it, you actually lose a lot of money, but you want to raise a child because it's like meant to be this rewarding thing if that's something you do want to do. Not I wonder how much money I can make off this. I wonder how many times I can make them look silly on the internet, show their outbursts, show their meltdowns, and profit off of it. And then I can say, if I get criticism, oh no, I'm just showing how to be a good parent, you know, and all that. I'm not psychologically damaging them, and when they're older, they're probably going to be super vulnerable to looking for the wrong types of relationships because they're trying to fill that hole that they never quite got when they were a child, which was just being a present guardian and all the vulnerabilities that come with that. Dear Lord, it's a messy one. I really fully expect in the next few years, these children that now turned adults from family channels will come out and say a lot of stuff, and obviously you'll want to watch out of that like morbid curiosity, but I don't think it's going to be positive stories. Probably going to be quite sad, to be honest. And as I mentioned earlier, I think a lot of these kids sadly will turn out like how child Hollywood stars ended up. Like, look at Jack Dougherty, okay? And you may think, what has he got to do with all this? But he was a child YouTuber, okay? And clearly, if you're a child making YouTube videos, there's got to be some input from your parent there because you're a little child. Like, how did you get all the camera gear and stuff? He's obnoxious, he's rude, and there's so many clips on the internet of him just being a fundamentally, at his core, horrific human being with no regard for other people's thoughts and feelings. Now, will he grow out of that? Probably, hopefully, yes, after a butt ton of therapy. But who am I to say? That's his life. Do as you please, Jack. Just don't harm other people, Jack. And also leave cats alone. What have they done to you? Just realised I've been ranting for like close to an hour, which is far too long. That's far too much to hear from my voice. So you're thinking, well, Cal, how are you going to end this video about families? How are you going to conclude it? And to that I say, well, if you happen to be an influencer that's procreated recently and you're thinking about putting your child online, probably don't. If you are an influencer, there are so many pros to being one. Obviously, the money you can make, but you kind of forgo privacy as an influencer because people are interested in your life. So maybe if you do have a child, don't put them on your social media. Let them get to an age where they can think for themselves, and if they decide they want to be on social media, let them do it. But you're putting them into a world where they're subject to lots of criticism, expectation, and the critiques of millions of people when they haven't even signed up for that yet. So to kind of let them do their own thing. And it's also quite nice, right? Surely it must be to have a private life outside of the character you play online. Surely that's just some logical thinking. You don't want your whole life to be online. That must be miserable. And to the people that have somehow got this far in the video and still completely disagree with me, when you're consuming family content, which you'll probably do after this, you'll probably think, that guy was an idiot, he's a loser, he knows nothing. Think about it from the view that they're making money from all these clips. Why are they doing this? Do you think they're truly doing this because they just want to show their parenthood to the world? No, they're selling courses, they're selling plans, they're selling merch. They're trying to profit off this whole thing. It's not sweet and innocent, no matter how many fake smiles you see. What's going on behind the camera and off camera is probably annoying. It's frustrated children that just want to express themselves and do their own thing, but they can't. They've got to play a character online for millions of people just to get the legal guardian's approval. That's one rough gig. I would not want to do that. And all the parents that do it, it can't be justified. It's whack. And of course, I feel I should, like, disclaimer say, if you are a normal human, if you're just going about your life and, you know, you just upload content with your children in, you know, pictures or whatever, that is fine, as long as it's all appropriate and above board. It's just like, we went on holiday together, here's a photo album, and you just whack it on Facebook. That's fine, of course. You're not profiting on it. You're not monetizing your children. You know, you're not creating this false reality of this is their life and this is me being a perfect parent and all that jazz. You know, you're just enjoying your life. And obviously, a normal human that has social media doesn't have like millions of eyes on them. It's just like their friends and family and the people they worked with or whatever. So that's fine. I'm not criticizing people like that. Of course not. That'd be ludicrous. Go live your life. Have a great time, you know. I'm criticizing the people that have literally their whole account's sole basis is monetizing their children. You know, that's fucked up. Not the influencer that occasionally uploads a picture with their family or whatever. That's fine too also. I feel I should say all of this because I don't want it to be misconstrued that I'm hating on people for wanting to upload their family and celebrating that. As long as you're not being weird with your family and just making your children do content for you, surely you understand what I'm saying, right? I'd have to keep digging at this point. Like, you understand, we can all vaguely critically see what I'm saying. Weird family channels that just show everything online, like when they're bonding with their child one-on-one. It's not bonding, you're monetizing it, it's weird. And families that sell guides and stuff, super lame. Stop all of that. Regular humans uploading content with their child occasionally, obviously fine, cool, do whatever you want, yeah, swag. POV, I'm a Z-list influencer whose relevancy and brand deals are drying up, and I've just watched Calder's life's incredibly sporadic, nonsensical, non-structured video essay reaction commentary on family channels. One moment, please. Damn, that is an ethical and moral nightmare. I will never put Glenn on the internet. I've just put Glenn on the internet. Well, shoot. This has been your boy Cow Does Life in one hell of a sporadic video essay. I don't know if this one was good. I'm having serious doubts. As I was getting through this video, I was like, does this suck? Let me know. Sorry if it did. But I've been your boy Cow Does Life, and if you're new here, please feel free to subscribe. That would be cool. Doing the YouTubey bit. There'll be another video essay here, but let me know your comments and thoughts about family channels in the comments below, right? Let's have a conversation. I don't always feel I articulate everything perfectly, and I think that's my brain's fault. I try and, you know, jot things down and be like, hey, Cow, talk about this because it's an interesting point. And then I watch my videos back and I'm like, why couldn't you just articulate that in the video, Cow? And then I try and explain it better in the comments. But yeah, if you've got any thoughts or opinions or things I should consider or not consider, whatever, let's have a discussion in the comments. I'm always super interested in that. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.